And we welcome into the HQ CBS college football analyst Barrett Sallee. Talk about the big stories of the day. This is a big story for Alabama. What has gone wrong with the Crimson Tide? Not one loss at Tennessee, but now two losses with this one at LSU.
Well, I think all of the warts have come out, especially on the road. They didn't play as undisciplined as they did against Texas and against Tennessee, but they still made some mental mistakes. Bryce Young was off in the first half. That really, I think, messed with them a little bit, and the offensive line still has its issues. So I think once they figured out at halftime that Bryce Young wasn't necessarily on his game, they went back to Jahmyr Gibbs. They put more of the focus on the rushing attack, Roydell Williams as well. But it was too little too late. LSU got hot with Jaden Daniels for the fourth straight week. He has been the offense, and no one can seem to stop him. But I think for Alabama, we've seen they're a flawed team, more flawed than they have been in recent years, and good teams like Tennessee and LSU are able to expose those flaws.
All right, let's be honest. Brian Kelly didn't get off to the smoothest start in Baton Rouge, but he's getting paid a lot of money, and his team has gotten better as the year has progressed. I think that's undoubtable at this point. What would it take for LSU to get back into the title conversation?
Well, they're getting there. There's no doubt about that. Obviously, they're in the driver's seat for the SEC West because they have a win over Alabama, because they have the win over Ole Miss. So if they get to the SEC championship game, at that point, they have a chance to make another big statement, presumably against Georgia. And the dominoes are falling all around them. Obviously, Clemson lost today, too, so that helps. The problem with LSU is they do have a home loss to Tennessee. So let's play this out a little bit. Let's just say Georgia goes to the SEC championship game and loses. Then Georgia still has a win over Tennessee and only one loss. Tennessee has a win over Alabama and LSU and only one loss. But if LSU wins out, they have two losses, but an SEC title. And we know that matters in the minds of the College Football Playoff Selection Committee. So simply put, Russ, I have absolutely no idea. And that's what makes this sport great, because we have no idea. And we're sitting here in the first weekend in November with all of these different scenarios in an SEC that generally has only been the top two teams and everybody else. Man, it is not like that this year.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.